Hey, look down. Right now, look at the ground beneath your feet. Well, the chances are it's concrete. Now, look up. That building you're in, it's concrete. Look outside. That road, that bridge, that overpass in the distance. Concrete, concrete, concrete. That stuff's so ordinary, your brain stopped registering it years ago. But here's the thing. That gray, ugly, boring material is the single most used manufactured material on the surface of this planet. And without it, the world you're sitting in right now literally would not exist. This is nothing special. Let's talk about concrete. Every year, humans use roughly 10 billion tons of concrete. And that's not a typo. 10 billion tons. To put that in perspective, we use more concrete than steel, wood, plastic, and glass combined. The only thing humans consume more of than concrete is water. Think about that, everything that means. Every bridge, every dam, holding back a river, every airport runway absorbing the weight of a 500-ton plane thousands of times a day. Every tunnel cut under a city, every skyscraper standing 400 meters up in the air. All of it resting on concrete foundations. Your entire world is sitting on something you've been ignoring your whole life. And here's what makes concrete genuinely bizarre. It's not quarried from the ground. It's not cut from the forest. It's made from scratch, from a recipe. Cement, water, sand, and gravel. Mix them together and something strange happens. The cement doesn't dry. Drying is just water evaporating. What concrete does is completely different. It grows. The cement reacts with the water in a chemical process called hydration, and it starts forming microscopic crystals, billions of them, interlocking, branching, filling every gap. It's not hardening, it's becoming stone. And here's the part that genuinely messes with people. Concrete keeps getting stronger for decades. The older a properly built concrete structure is, the harder it gets. Right now, beneath your feet, the concrete is still curing, still growing. Concrete is incredible under pressure. Pile weight on it, it holds. You can stack entire skyscrapers on it without it being crushed. But pull on it, stretch it, it snaps like chalk. So engineers had a brilliant idea. They started hiding steel bars inside it before it set. Steel does the one thing concrete can't. It handles tension, pulling forces, stretching. Concrete handles compression. Steel handles tension. Together, they created reinforced concrete and it changed everything. It's why you can build a structure that has to hold its own weight outward, like a bridge, and it doesn't fall apart. Two totally different materials, two totally different strengths, one system. Engineering is just figuring out how to make something work together, and this one is one of the greatest examples in human history. And here's something that should genuinely humiliate modern engineers. The Romans built concrete structures 2,000 years ago that are still standing. Not just standing, they're still hardening. Harbor walls that the Romans poured into the sea in 37 BC are chemically stronger today than they were when they were built. Scientists spent years trying to figure out how. The answer? Seawater. When seawater seeps into the Roman mix, which contains volcanic ash, it triggers a slow chemical reaction that keeps producing new crystals for 2,000 years. Our modern concrete, most of it starts degrading within decades. It cracks, water gets in, the steel inside rusts, expands, and splits the concrete from the inside out. We looked at a 2,000-year-old harbor wall and went, we might have gotten worse at this. The slab of concrete outside your door has probably survived thousands of rolling cars, years of freeze and thaw cycles cracking at it from the inside, scorching summers expanding it, bitter winters contracting it, salt, rain, snowplows, decades of footsteps, and it never asked for anything in return. No maintenance, no thanks, no second glance, until one day it cracks, and suddenly everyone has an opinion about the pavement. That's the deal with concrete. You only notice it the moment it stops doing its job. So the next time you're standing on pavement, or driving over a bridge, or sitting in a building, take 1 second, just one. Because underneath you, and around you, and above you, there are millions of tons of material that humanity figured out how to make, perfected over centuries, and then collectively agreed to forget about entirely. Nothing special. Maybe that's exactly the point. The things holding up the world aren't supposed to be flashy. They just work. every single day. This has been Nothing Special. We'll see you again next time.